Hey y'all, it is Tashara, Politics and Fashion, here with my wish list for 2021. I watch a lot of videos like this. Specifically, there is one by Hollow Lux and Pockets and Bows. Their wish list for 2021 definitely inspired me to share my own, but I'll be honest, everything on this list is not a material item, it's not a luxury fashion item. Most of them are, but I threw some other good stuff in there as well, just thinking about what my goals are for this year. Before I get started though, if you were down for style, self-care, and social justice, then girl, you made it to the right spot. You might as well go ahead, subscribe to my channel, go ahead and like this video in advance because I know you're gonna love it, and just keep watching. All right y'all, so the first thing on my wish list for the year is to renovate our bathroom. This is in no particular order. I don't know when this is going to get done. We are saving currently, but if you didn't know, we purchased our first home back in October. I have a video all about it that I'll link down below. It really was, child, a ram in a bush. Like, we found a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Northern Virginia, over 1,600 square feet, that was in our price range. What? And so we bought it understanding that there were some things that needed work, very small details and touches, mostly just cosmetic stuff that we wanted to upgrade. Nothing at all that made our home, of course, uninhabitable. So the first thing that we want to make sure we are investing in, and I don't want to get complacent and just kind of live with it, is the master bathroom. This bathroom, y'all, is something straight out of the 80s. It has carpet, I don't know why. It has the sink outside of the toilet. So like there's a door to go to the toilet, and then the sink sits outside it. There's these random weird shelves that I think somebody tried to DIY at some point. The whole thing, from top to bottom, needs to be redone. And I'm actually excited about the project because what I really want to do is turn it into like a spa style bathroom. Like, I want a deep tub, a clawfoot tub or an oval style tub. I want a shower with 2 heads. Like, I want to just trick this thing out, honey. And so that's gonna of course take funds, which is why we are saving, and it is at the top of my wish list for 2021. I'll show you also some of the inspiration that I'm thinking about for it. We have to find a designer because this is not something that I'm going to be able to completely envision for myself, and then that designer typically, I think the way it works, will connect you with contractors. But if folks have any good resources in mind about home renovations or bathroom renovations, please drop a comment down below, especially if you were in the Northern Virginia or the DC metro area. We would love to explore all of our options as we prepare to really make our house our home. All right, so let me get started with number 2. I got my notebook here. The second thing on our list, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I went on a big rant about the debacle that was the IKEA closet. Don't have the IKEA closet, currently fighting to get my money back from them. But it is a custom closet in my studio where I'm filming currently. So I have this cute little corner, this little nook where I sit down, do work, take calls, etc., film. But my goal is to transform the wall that is to my right into a custom unit that has drawers, that has a space to display handbags and shoes, and that has a place to display my capsule wardrobe. So probably 2 hanging racks for tops, for bottoms, and then 1 pane that's gonna all be for like dresses and coats. This is my vision. The wall's only about 10 feet long. It's not especially long. I don't have a lot of space to work with, but all custom closets are not made the same, and what I'm finding is that I'm going to spend a little bit more than I anticipated when I was budgeting out the IKEA closet. That's fine because IKEA can go to hell on a scholarship. I never want to step foot in IKEA again, okay? Girl, they tried it. I won't even get into the story. They tried it. So I'm gonna go with a company like California Closet Company, Closet by Design. I'm not sure yet. I've had 2 appointments so far. They've both been really great. Similar designs, similar price as well. It's just little small fixture details that like one company has that the other doesn't, that I have to decide between. Also, because of COVID, the delay is stupid right now, y'all. It's just dummy. So one company can get in here by early next month, which isn't bad. The other company is talking about 12 weeks. And I'm just like, sis, that's not, we ain't gonna be able to do that. But the second item at the top of my wish list for 2021 is my custom closet, and hopefully y'all will see that soon. The third item on my list, I already have, y'all, and I'll do a whole in-depth video about this, but let me just grab it because it's behind me. Hold on, un momento. It is my Hermes Picotin. So this is a handbag, y'all, that I didn't think was going to be this hard to find, but leave it up to Hermes, child, to just take you through ups and downs to get any handbag that they make, not just a Kelly and Birkin. But the handbag is something that I had wanted. I saw it for the first time last year in Dallas in a two-tone color, and I didn't get it, and I immediately regretted it. And so when I started to ask about it more seriously, nobody had it. And then I got the call. My SA at Hermes in DC hit me, and he was like, hey, we got a black and gold Picotin. Now, mind you, I didn't even say I wanted black and gold because I thought it was going to be so hard to find that I was just going to set myself up for failure. Like, I did not want to disappoint myself. But no, friend. You know, when God is for you, who can be against you? Quincy called me, he was like, girl, we got a black and gold Picotin. I say, friend, I'm on my way. It was a snowstorm, I was on my way, okay? And as soon as we unboxed it, my best friend was with me, and it was like, she was like, because when you know leather, see, when you know luxury, you already know. People think, Ray was like, it's plain. You might think it's not a lot to look at, but when you are a handbag collector and you see like the gold detail, and just how beautiful and amazing this lock is, the gold accents, the plushness of the leather, the feet on the bottom. When you know, you know. And so I am so excited that I have it. I took it out last night. Ray and I went out for dinner to Restaurant Week, but I'm not gonna wear it, honestly, y'all, until I get the insert, which I have ordered from Samorga. It'll be here soon. So I'm so excited that I got the bag that had been on my wish list in January. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good already into 2021. Oh, and I also got the twilly, which I'll show y'all a close-up of a giraffe that has Hermes Paris on the side. I just love like that, the fact that Hermes has a whole bunch of small tchotchkes and things that you can add to your handbag to just make it your own. So we're excited about the Picotin already. 2021 gonna be a good year. All right, so let's stick with the Hermes kick. I'm just in love with everything about the brand right now. The second thing that is on my list from Hermes is a wallet. I am using right now like an envelope pouch that I've had for years. It's not really a functional wallet. And then I have my Louis Vuitton key pouch that I put the cards that I use most often in. But I need like a functional grown woman wallet. And so I've been looking at the Constance wallet and some of the other ones that they have. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna go for. I just know I want it in a very bright color. I'm thinking a pink, a purple, a green, a blue, and I want it to be a full-size wallet, which I've honestly never had a full-size wallet before, I don't think. So I wanted to be something that is super functional, that has place for cards and has place for cash, because I'm getting older, so it's turning to my mama. I do carry a lot more cash these days, so I need a functional wallet that's going to be able to hold all the things: cards, cash, change, etc. I've worked in luxury retail. I'm familiar with the wallets that are out there on the market. To be honest with you, I'm a big small leather goods person. I've seen it all. Hermes is really what I want at this point. So I'm gonna start working on that probably around my birthday in April and see what I come up with. I like to be open-minded about these types of things, to be honest with you, because I feel like I don't want to limit myself. If something amazing comes to me that is an Hermes wallet, maybe in a new style or design, I don't want to already have like a barrier up because I had this other thing in mind. Nope. I want an Hermes wallet, gold hardware, full-size, bright colored leather. So next, I talked about all of like the small tchotchkes, the twillies, the scarves, etc. that Hermes does that you can use to like enhance or personalize your bags. One of those is a Rodeo or a Rodeo. I've heard it pronounced both ways. It's a little horse charm. I think it's so cute. And to be honest with you, I feel like I might as well go ahead and get it now because I am on the way to probably a Kelly bag at some point. It's not on my wish list for this year because I don't want it this year. I'm focusing on other things. But I want the Rodeo now for my Picotin, and then when I get that Kelly, go ahead and transfer it over, girl. Or get another one, who knows? But the idea that I can have something in a bright color, especially to go against the black bag, I'm here for. I would love bright pink, I would love green. Orange, I would typically say, but orange with black looks like Halloween. So I'm keeping my mind open again with that, and I have my essay at Hermes keeping an eye out for me because when I went in recently, they literally had none. These things in store, I think, are under $500. On the resale market, you're gonna pay at least $750 to $1,000 for something this big. It's egregious. So I will be buying mine in store whenever it becomes available. This is something I'm more than patient and more than happy to wait on. Next thing on my wish list, I also already have, and it is a new Hermes scarf. So I have 3 twillies, and they're great little bag accessories, as I mentioned, but I wanted something that I could actually wear around my neck. So when we went in to pick up the Picotin, I had in mind that I wanted a black and white scarf. I wanted something that I could wear consistently that felt like it was a little bit more everyday than some of the other like brightly colored Hermes patterns. And so Quincy had the drawer open and he was pulling out twillies, and I was like, ooh, wait a minute, what is that thing right there? And when I saw it, I was like, yep, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give me that. I'm gonna go ahead and take, I'm gonna have to take that. So I'm showing you probably on the screen what it looks like on. I just love the fact that I can wear it, with a horse bit, which I got for Ray for Christmas that I've been wearing. Or you can wear it like by itself. You can also wear it attached to a handbag. It's completely up to you. But the fact of the matter is, it is a silk scarf. It's never going to go out of style. It keeps me warm during the winter around my neck. I wore it the other day, and when I went outside, I was like, oh, this is nice. Silk just feels so good up against your skin. Very rich auntie vibes, okay? So I may be in the market for a larger size. The one I have is a 50. I may look for a 70 at some point because I want one also that can be worn as like a shirt, but we'll see. For right now, that itch has been scratched. All right, so I think we are up to number 6 at this point. The 6th item on my wish list, y'all, is a Fendi Baguette Bag. I'm a big Fendi fan. I am. And I think one of the reasons why I don't have more Fendi is because I live in the DC Metro and we don't have a Fendi store. And it's hard for me to shop exclusively at department stores, especially in this area, because I feel like the pieces that they have, just the buys for this area, suck. So I feel like when I see Fendi here, I'm hesitant to pull the trigger because I don't know that it is the best that the brand has to offer. We went down to Miami. You all know this if you saw the vlog recently. And when I went into the Fendi store in Miami Design District, I tried this bag on in the size that I want, the smaller size. And I just wore it with a strap that actually came with the bag, which is kind of thin, although I may want to upgrade to a thicker strap. And fell in love like I knew I was going to. And I tried it on in the classic Zucca print. However, I think I may want this in white. I do. I'm looking at my handbags over here and I want to start branching out a little bit more. The classic Zucca, you can never go wrong with it. But at the same time, wouldn't a white handbag with gold hardware just pop like a bitch? Like, especially because I do wear so many neutrals, and also thinking about going into spring and summer. I think it would be a vibe. I do. With the nude heel, with the blue Bottega sandals that I have, with a pair of just flats, to be honest with you. I feel like a white bag, and specifically the white Fendi Baguette in the small size in leather, that's where it's at. Now, I am a resale market kind of person, and I have looked for this bag on the resale market, y'all, and to be honest with you, it is almost the same price as it is in store. It's also a reissue, so I've looked at the originals to see if I want to go vintage or new, and I don't like the vintage ones as much. Plus the print and pattern that I want, they did not do back in the day in the 90s, I think, when it first came out. So it's gonna be new for me. The bag is a little pricey. It's about $25, I think, which is more than I typically would want to spend for a bag that size. But it has been on my list for so long until I feel like it's time. Plus, when I went down to Miami, we also stopped by the Sawgrass outlet, Sawgrass Mills outlets. Went into the Fendi store. I said, I need a baguette. Like, I just knew that was gonna be my day, that I was gonna get a baguette at the outlet, y'all. And they were like, we don't have any. And I was like, duh, why would you? It's like your hottest bag, right? So I think, once again, it's gonna have to be new. And I'll look for that probably around this summer. I'll get a little bit more serious about the Fendi Baguette in white. All right, next on my wish list, y'all, is a timepiece. You all know how I am about my jewelry, especially my bracelets. I'm a big arm party kind of person. Right now I am wearing my Hermes Click Clack as well as a Free Maiden Charm bracelet. These two are somewhere in rotation multiple times a week, if not every single day. And I think that it's time for me to get a watch. It is time to get a watch. And I want something really nice. And so I'm thinking about an Hermes H-Hour watch. I love that. The question though is whether or not I want to do a leather strap or if I want to do like a stainless steel or a gold band. And the H-Hour has a gold face, but it does not come with a gold band. So I love the watch. I've seen it resell. I love the large face on it. Obviously I love Hermes. So that's on the list. The second watch is a Rolex Date Just. I don't know what size I want. Jubilee band. I definitely want it to be silver and gold. I don't know what color face I want. Again, open about these things. I think that what I'm going to do when I start to get more serious about it, which will probably be at the end of next year, because I want to get it for my like 1-year entrepreneurship celebration, is go into some local stores to figure out the sizing, the type I want, etc. A Rolex is pretty easy to find, which is good. So I should be able to probably honestly find a resale in a local store. The H-Hour I will probably have to get online if I want it resale, but to be honest with you, it's not that badly priced. It's around $3,000, so I could also just get it in store and know that I'm getting something that is brand new. The third one that I'm the most excited about and kind of leaning towards, to be honest with you, is a Cartier de Santos watch. Again, mixed metal, stainless steel and gold. I don't know what it is about this watch. I think the fact that it's a little masculine is what draws me to it. I just love it. I love it. Cartier does some great watches, but this is the one that I have had in my mind for probably about a year now. It's also something that I probably will have to get if I want it resale online. I don't know, maybe there are some local stores that are going to carry it resale. All three of these watches, except the H-Hour, I probably will not buy brand new. I just don't think that it's a good investment in my money. But who knows? You know, I may have a great month and then I may be like, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. Let me jump out here and go into Cartier and get my bitch brand new. It might happen. It really might happen. But anyway, by the end of the year, I will have a brand new timepiece, my first real timepiece ever in my collection, and I am excited about it. All right, y'all, we are almost at the end. Just 2 more items on my luxury or on my wish list for 2021. The next thing is, Chanel. I will not buy a classic flap. I feel comfortable saying that. Hold me accountable. Unless it is in some sort of like colorway or texture or pattern that is very, very unique. But I am not someone that is going to pay $6,000 for a black and gold Chanel classic flap. I'm just not going to do it. I'm sorry. I don't love the bag that much to spend that kind of money. I'm also a practical person, and I love Hermes enough to know that before I spend $6,000 on a Chanel classic flap, that is it is more than half of the way to a Kelly or Birkin in the size that I want when you buy it in store instead of resale. So no. But I love Chanel shoes. I love Chanel small leather goods in particular. And so I have in mind some sort of like cell phone holder or a small vanity case. The spring summer 2021 collection actually has this really cool sunglass case, which I feel like if I got it, I would probably use it less for sunglasses and more as like a little small crossbody bag. The price is phenomenal for what it is. So yeah, not at the top of the list, not something that I'm super pressed about, but I want a Chanel like SLG cell phone case micro bag of some sort. The cell phone case is kind of where I'm leaning towards, but who knows? I haven't really done the micro bag trend, but I love it, honestly, and I feel like going the Chanel route means that I'll keep it in my collection for a little bit longer, maybe even forever, since there are ones that are on the vintage market. So I know people are still looking for them. It's just a matter of finding the size and the price that is right, because some of these vintage cell phone holders, first of all, they're for like Nokia flat phones, and they are $3,000. And this is what I'm saying about Chanel and their prices. It's egregious to me to pay that much for something that is this large, that has been used. So we'll see which direction I go. I think I might make an appointment to stop in store to see this sunglass case, because that may be something that I need to jump on now, because with Chanel, when it is gone, it is gone. And the last thing on my list, which I'm probably gonna, girl, finish this video and go ahead and go purchase right now. I need to pull the trigger, and it is on these sleeper pajamas. Monroe has them, Hilo Lux has them. So many people have these pajamas, and whenever I see them, I be like, the rich vibes, the luxury. Plus, it's still a pandemic. We're still, for the most part, at home. So why wouldn't I treat myself to a nice pair of luxury pajamas? So these are the feather pajamas by Sleeper. They're in this haul, or in this wish list, because they are over $300. And that is a lot of money for a pair of pajamas. So for me, it's very much a luxury purchase, okay? But I also see myself wearing the top with the feathers, girl, with a pair of like denim cutoffs and some slides, just to really kind of bring it down and do like a high-low vibe. I see myself wearing the pants, especially like the cropped ones with the feathers, with the t-shirt tied in the front and a pair of slides. Like, it is going to be so much that I do with both of these pieces that is going to be interesting fashion-wise. And so I just need to go ahead and make the investment, girl. Like, it's time for me to get my pajamas, and I'm gonna do it. I just gotta find my size, which has been a little difficult. So yeah, y'all, that is my 2021 wish list. I can't wait to see how these things manifest in my life. I'm a big believer in writing the vision and making it plain. So if I have it written, these things are coming to me some way, shape, form, or fashion. We just gotta wait and see what they actually look like for the year. And again, I'm open in so many ways because I love to have fun with fashion and to just explore different ideas and items that maybe I had not thought about previously. So if you like a whole lot of fashion content, make sure you have subscribed to this channel. If you like a whole lot of self-care content, make sure you have subscribed to this channel. If you like some social justice rants, subscribe to, but also go ahead and follow me over on Instagram, all right? I'm at Politics and Fashion. In the meantime, I will see y'all across the internet. Peace.